Hello, welcome everyone up to my series of video. This is my first video that I am making, and the reason for these videos is to document my journey into software development. I am about a few weeks into it, and I just kind of want to talk about how I got here. I first started learning HTML and CSS back in 2009. I just got some curiosity in this and said, "Hey, how are websites made? How do you get, if I wanted to make a website, how do I do this? How do I put this online?" And I kind of started doing some research, and I came across HTML and CSS, and it was very intriguing to me. Problem was, in 2009, there wasn't many tutorials on YouTube how there are now, or there wasn't much information out there. The information that was out there was minimal. You pretty much had to go to college or whatnot to figure this stuff out. I went and bought a book, HTML for Dummies or something like that, and I kind of just started teaching myself. And I got a ways in. I was able to put something together, nothing at the quality that needed to be, but I was proud of what I was able to do and whatnot. But life went on, and that kind of just faded off somewhere in the background. Since then, I've done all type of work. I've been in hotel management, warehouse management. I was driving 18-wheelers, tractor trailers. I've done quite a few things. Just recently, I was working at a warehouse. I was warehouse manager, making $75,000 a year, and I just wasn't happy. It's just not what I wanted to do, and just like that, I put my 2 weeks, and I said. I just walked away from it, and they kind of tried to talk me out of it. And I've said, listen, I need to find my passion. I need to see what it is that I like to do. At my age, I just wanted to find something that I enjoy doing, something different. So I walked away from that job, not knowing what next step I would take or where life would take me, and I just kind of started enjoying myself a little bit. And one of the things that I started doing was escape rooms. I went to my first escape room, and I loved it. Just solving puzzles and this and that. I went to second, third. I was spending quite a bit of money for someone who's not making money. I was spending quite a bit of money on these escape rooms. And then I started thinking, man, what does it take to build one of these, puzzle contraption things, electronics or whatnot. And I kind of started doing research. I came across Arduinos and kind of started dabbling in that, started ordering a bunch of electronic things, breadboards, wires, servos, all sorts of things, and got into coding again, and I refound my love for coding. The difference was that this time there was a plethora of information online, tons of YouTube tutorials, tons of information at my fingertips that I was able to figure things out pretty quickly. And that one thing led to the next, and I refound my love for coding and started digging more information. What can I do with coding? And I started looking at software development. I started looking at the difference between front end development and back end development, database, cybersecurity, full stack versus just working on one section or whatnot, and kind of started doing all sorts of tutorial and this and that, but I kind of had no guidance. So then I started coming across information on these boot camps, and boot camps will run you anywhere between $16,000 to $20,000, which I wouldn't mind investing. I I mean, it's my future, and I feel that it would be an okay investment. I do believe that I would see a return on my investment. The problem is time. I do have kids. I have other commitments and this and that, and I couldn't dedicate the time that I needed to dedicate to one of these boot camps. Not I had to be on their schedule, 9-10 hours a day. I just couldn't do it, so I kind of decided to go the self-taught way. But I kind of found I did one of the boot camps open house, which is how I found all this information, and I seen how they were structured. And now I kind of just started all over from scratch, and I'm about a week into HTML and CSS. I'm starting to dabble in JavaScript. I'm using freecodecamp.com, and that's where I'm at now. So I'm about 2 to 3 weeks into this, and I came across a video that said, hey, that you should document your journey there, because it kind of help your portfolio out a little bit. Potential recruiters or hiring managers, might look at this one day and see the journey you took to get there, and how dedicated you were to it, and whatnot. So that has led me to begin these videos. I hoping to do at least one video weekly and let you guys know where I'm at, what I've learned, if I've moved on to anything else, if anything's changed, how many hours a day have I been able to dedicate towards this, how do I feel I'm progressing, and maybe guide future fellow citizens or whatnot to that are interested in to go down the same path and don't know where to begin, or are just as lost as I was a couple weeks ago. I would like to say that now I've kind of took a path. I'm at the beginning of a path, and I kind of know in the direction I'm heading, and hopefully I'm able to stay focused and not get lost in the all the information that's out there. And I'm hoping that I'm getting good information and learning what I do need to learn. And my goal is it is now October 2022. I'm hoping to be applying for jobs by June of 2023. So that gives me about 7-8 months roughly, maybe 9, from all the information that I've gathered, and just from the how quickly I'm absorbing the information. That is my goal. That is where I believe I'll be able to start applying. That's where I believe I'll be able to have gained enough knowledge and feel confident enough to start applying and start interviewing. If that changes along the way, I'll update you guys. If I feel I'm falling behind on that goal, or if I feel that I'm learning a lot faster than I feel maybe I might shoot for something a little before. Either way, thank you for joining me on this journey, and I look forward to keeping you guys updated. Thank you.